Hi there, Wynanda. Great job writing these essays. To continue with your IELTS preparation, I know you've been working really hard, so let's get straight into your essays and see what you wrote. Some people believe that renewable energy decreases costs and is better for Mother Nature. On the other, there are many people that are of the opinion that it imposes an energy security risk. I firmly believe that this form of energy is far better for the environment and also minimizes costs. This essay will discuss both views by giving examples of each. Okay. It's pretty solid. It's very good. Only thing I would ask you to change is this portion right here where you say on the other. You really need to complete the expression on the other hand. It feels kind of incomplete. So either complete on the other hand, or use some other linker for contrast, like in contrast, or however, or something like that. Okay, so let's go on to your main body. Green energy is a cost-effective way in helping to save our planet by reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Okay, I would probably just change one thing here. I would say a cost-effective way to help save our planet, rather than in helping. For example, solar and wind energy are used for supplying electricity and pose no significant threat. And the reason why it's pose here is because you're talking about two different types of energy, solar energy and wind energy. And you even say here are, so it should be and pose no threat to the environment. Furthermore, it is also known to improve the air quality. What is it here? If you're referring to green energy, then the problem is that this pronoun it is really too far away from green energy in order for it to be clear. So you either need to rename it and say, re-say it, reintroduce it and say green energy, or, as I took it, I thought you were talking about solar and wind energy. Or, you could also have said something like, you could have found a synonym for it, like, furthermore, these alternative sources of energy are known to improve air quality. So you could have done that as well. So you had a couple of different options. Okay. A recent study in the United States has shown that death from air pollution has decreased by 20% in states where solar and wind energy were used as electricity supply. Lovely. Therefore, I am of the opinion that the advantages of renewable energy far outweigh the possible threat to energy security. Fantastic. That's a nice summary statement, and it's really well done. Okay. Many people across the world believe that green energy is a significant threat to energy security. Okay. There is no safe and established world market where this can be bought, for example, like oil and gas. Take, for instance, the possibility that fossil fuels could run out, and the process of running out could be accelerated in countries where these products are exported. According to a report from the Global Warming Policy Foundation, the widespread use of wind and solar energy poses a serious threat to the United Kingdom's energy security and could undermine the reliability of the country's energy supply. Okay, excellent. I have really nothing to say about this, except that you may want to consider also having a summary statement here, just like you did in this paragraph. Therefore, although green energy is a possible threat to energy security, the benefits of renewable energy far outweigh, because it's the benefits outweigh. If more countries make use of renewable energy, then clean energy will be provided, which does not contribute to the greenhouse effect, singular, and global warming. All right, great job. Really nicely done. Just a few little things that I mentioned. All right, and let's go into your other writing task. Okay, and here it is. It's the letter to the neighbor regarding the barking dog. Good day, Samantha. I'm writing to inform you, as you might already know, of you dog that is barking throughout the day and night. I understand that we cannot expect dogs not to bark at all, but if a dog barks the whole day, then there must be something wrong. Okay, there are some really nice elements here. But there are also a couple of things that I would like to change. So first of all, obviously you know your neighbor, and it seems like you're on friendly terms with her. However, since this is an exam and it is a letter, I'd like you to stick to some of the conventions of letter writing. That means start your letter with Dear Samantha. okay? Because this good day is just a little too informal for an exam situation, okay? Now, the other thing that I want to mention about grammar, I'm writing to inform you, as you might already know, of your dog that is barking throughout the day and night. Okay. So the rest of it was fine. It was just that one little, it might have just been an error in the typing. Okay, so moving on. We also have a dog, and I understand that dogs start barking when people walk past our house, past with a T, okay? Our house, or when other dogs bark. We have someone at home during the day, and she looks after our dog. I understand that you cannot be at home the whole day, but your dog gets lonely during the day and barks to get attention. Now, there's one little thing that I've noticed. Take a look at this, Wynanda. You've got, I understand here. And then you've got, I understand here. And then you've got it again, I understand. So, while it's a really nice thing to write once, in 2 paragraphs, for you to write it 3 times is a little too much. So I would like you to think of an alternative for I understand, okay? So it just, it becomes, a little over repetitive. So, all right, let me keep going then. I would recommend that you send your dog to a doggy daycare during the day. If you would like, I could offer our nanny to walk with your dog twice a day. Usually we don't say walk with your dog, but we say to walk your dog, okay? Because the dog sitter walks the dog, whereas people walk with each other. We have a 5-month-old baby, and the barking is waking her up during the day and night, which leads to myself and my husband getting very little sleep as well. Okay, I don't know if this really fits here in this paragraph. I think that maybe you should have added this whole portion somewhere else, higher up, somewhere else earlier on. I think that this paragraph should really just focus on your solutions. Okay, so the other thing that I would do is maybe, suggest another alternative as well. Or maybe develop the suggestions that you have a little bit further. But this definitely, in terms of the coherence and the cohesion, the organization of the letter, I don't really think this fits. I would have put it in one of the other paragraphs where it seems to fit with, like something like here. I think here it would probably go best, where you explain how the problem is affecting your family's life. And then here you could have just extended a little bit and developed some of the suggestions that you offered. Okay, so going on to your kind of conclusive statement. I hope that you can find a solution that will suit you well in order to minimize the barking during the day, and that we can resolve this in a respectful manner. Okay, careful here with your spelling, because you wrote sweet, but you mean suit, and suit is spelled without the E. Okay? But it's fine. It's polite, it's courteous, and then regards is also fine because, as we said, it's an informal letter, so it's absolutely appropriate. So basically, Wynanda, nice job. Really, really good. It looks like you're at the end of your courses, the end of your essay corrections. So really nice work. Just try to pay attention to a couple of the things that I mentioned in your writing, and I'm certain that you will do very well. I'm not sure when you are taking the IELTS, but I would recommend continuing to get feedback from a professional right up to your exam, so that you can continue practicing, so you continue getting feedback, because it's really the best way to improve. Okay, but whatever you decide, good luck, and please do continue writing. Okay, so good luck with everything.